Hi, I'm Tommy Moore from the Bartitsu Lab, and in this video we're going to be looking at how to Hulk smash. Now, being able to hit typically with two hammer fists or two edge of hand blows, you see this is a very common feature in traditional martial arts. But even for people that have got a bit more of a combative mindset, they can be very, very useful. And the place I personally find these most useful is after you've taken a bit of a shit kicking. So any of you that have done adrenaline stress tests, multiple opponent sparring, no matter how good you are, there'll eventually be a phase where you're probably just getting battered. And you're covering and you're being smashed and you're being hit to bits. And the only way really to get out of that is a burst of terribly aggressive offense. Now, one of the things I find is that we build ourselves offensively off a position of a balance of striking power but defensive stability. For example, let's say I throw in a cross here. Part of me is back and part of me is forward. Part of me is back and part of me is forward. I'm giving away enough of me to cause damage and keeping enough of me back in case I miss, that goes tits, or to set up something else I can fire. Often in a multiple opponent scenario, you don't have the luxury of being able to fight off a stable fighting platform. You don't have that luxury of time. So what can you do? One of the things I like is two-fisted offense. So as I'm taking these shots here and I want to blast out, and I've noticed that he's the weak gap in the circle, how do I blow through him? How do I smash through him? And often using two hands at the same time can allow me to do that very, very well. So it's something I drill rather a lot. So again, let's just take a scenario. You're covering, you're taking hits. Doesn't need to be such a scientific cover. You know, you don't need to go full Kesey fighting method or whatever you want to do. Because sometimes just taking hits just means you're surviving. You're just surviving. Then I want to burst through him. Behind him is the exit. So if I fire two fists, what are the benefits? If I go being battered, well, here's one. If I'm being battered, it's hard for me to see. It's hard for me to see. It doesn't matter how good you think you can keep your eye line while doing this. It's hard not to, A, close your eyes. That happens all the time. B, just get absolutely confused and disorientated by the pain and the pressure and the fear that multiples engender. So if I go for one shot with one hand, I'll either get it on target or I'll hopelessly fuck it up and I'll hit something completely pointless. If I've got two fists or two hands on the offense, I'm likely to achieve at least one good shot, if not two good shots. So both of these hands going at about 6 to 8 inches apart allow me to blast out strong offense. Strong offense. If he's got one hand in the way or one hand grabbing me, two hands, boom, I'm going to smash through that like a hot knife through butter. So if he's grabbing me, I can smash through it. If he's hitting me, I can smash into it. And if I'm hitting him, odds are, even in the chaos and confusion, at least one will be on target. And with these blows, anything could hit from the elbow to the forearm to the base of the fist, or the base of the edge of hand blow. So again, you've got a long line of weaponry here. If he gets a bit closer than we thought, bang, we're hitting him with the elbow. If he's in mid-range, bam, hit him with the forearm. If he's at long range, bam, hit him with both fists. So being able to throw these Hulk smash style shots are really good to turn all of your energy and all of your power and all of your core into and through an opponent. It clears out the way any shit that's grabbing you. And it allows me to compensate for the fact that my accuracy is going to be less than brilliant if I am smothered, stressed, partially sighted, if there's smoke, chaos, noise. This allows me to instinctively blast out and move him out the way. You'll also notice that when you Hulk smash into an opponent, you're not far off doing a ballistic flank. So wham, I've gone into him, wham, I can get gone, I can move around his back. It's that ability to hit with two hands also means that with both hands on one side, being able to shunt him out the way and exploit a gap is very useful. So it uses your core. It takes you from full defense to full offense. I'm fully offensive now. I'm not partially offensive, I'm fully offensive. It means that I can hit him with some degree of accuracy because I've got two weapons flying at him at the same time. Odds are one of them will hit true. And I can ballistically flank him out of the way. I can pull him, drag him, get out of that circle of pain. So these Hulk smash style shots, whether you do them edge of hand blow or hammer fist format, are really good. And there's a couple of signature ways you can do them. I always practice these off. I'm having the shit kicked out of me. Straight off. Boom, boom, boom. Turning the hip through. You smash it. Grab a lump of person. Get out. Smash. Grab a lump of person. Get out. You can also do them backhanded. Exactly the same thing. You're having the shit kicked out of you. So smash. Two hands. Bang. Grip. Get out. Now if you can't flank either side, let's say you're fighting in the middle of a, let's say it kicks off on a train, let's say it kicks off on a plane, let's say it kicks off in a place where there's no way really for me to hit and flank. In which case I can follow the same technique if I'm taking shots up top, and I can drive these down onto the collarbone or into the face. So I'm taking these shots, and I'm driving both fists down. Because I've done that very offensively, now I might decide to burst up. So as soon as I've done this, I might put my palms under his chin, smash him straight over. That could be a push, or it could be percussive, like a double chin jab. So here I'm taking my shots here, bang, 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 it's chaos, it's chaos, it's chaos. Put you in full, offensive, angry bastard gorilla mode, using these two hands. Here, flank. Here, flank. Here, drive. Or here, you grab. You pull and you switch places. If you've only got a certain amount of movement, you slam him down on the collarbones, grab his jacket, and move behind him, because the exit or the weapons or my family might be behind him. So again, how to Hulk smash. Best used from being mullered. Best used from being mullered. Best used from being mullered. It throws you fully into the offensive mindset using both of these tools. Odds are one will always hit the jawbone, jawbone to neck, or at least neck to collarbone. You're always going to get at least one decent target, and make sure you activate your core with it. Because as you get beaten up, often you turn to the side. Treat that as a wind-up. Turn to the side. From here, turn to the side. Or when you're driving forward, make sure it's not just the arm power, but I'm dropping my weight into it. Once I've got this, then drive up into his face. Using the palms either side of the jaw and just shake that brain will drive him into a wall. Being able to hit like this, like this, like this, and then either flank or drive. These are really good ways to put all of your power into all of the fight. Hopefully you found that interesting. Don't discount them, give them a go, and get Hulk smashing.